What's good, YouTube? ToxicSight here, back again once again with another video, and in this video we're going to be going over the final results to my 2020 goals, my 2020 annual goals. As you can see over here to the right, are my goals. Um, I'm just going to briefly go over what I set, and these were all set December 30th of last year. Um, sorry. Um, with the hopes that I'd be able to hit them all. And then, of course, as we all know, the pandemic hit, which slowed down a lot of them. But I'm not going to use that to, that as an excuse that I didn't hit some of these. Let me go through here and fill in the last two that I completed. So I had catches set to 50,000, hatches set to 5,000, stops hit to 20,000, gym battles set to 1550, gym hours set to 7,000, berries set to 5,000, research set to 3250, regular rates set to 500, legendary rates set to 750, rocket stop set to 500, and then purified set to 250, and then experience set to 50 million. We're going to go over these, and I'm going to update them live with you. As you can see over here, I have the actual game playing, so everything will be updated live. So catches, and I haven't played since midnight. So these are going to be my final numbers for the year. 55,472. Hatches 5389. Stops was 1950. I did update that one since it was one of the uncompleted goals at the time. 1553. I barely made that one. Gym hours. I don't think anybody else has been sitting home. No. Berries. 6254. Research 3262. Regular raids, this one probably went up by a few. Yeah, 803. Legendary raids, this one probably went up by a lot. 1133. Rocket stops, I know for a fact this one went up because I've completed all the rocket stops for oh, there it is. 1010. I've completed all the rocket stops for the level 43 challenges. I have not completed it for the level 45 task yet though. Purified's probably all the way. Oh no, wow. 380, and experience is probably way up too. Or not way up. Oh, it's up by 3 million. 64261 544. So these are my final numbers for the year. As you can see, the only one that I didn't meet is the Pokestops. And I honestly don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but I'm not gonna blame the pandemic or anything. I'm gonna blame it on myself for not getting out there and spending them whenever I had the opportunity to, and whatnot. But overall, I pretty much met everything else. I beat the catches by almost 5,500. I beat the hatches by almost 400. I barely beat the gym battles because I did that tonight literally. Beat the gym hours by almost 70 hours. As I told people in my local community about why I took over so many gyms. And actually I think I still have 2 or 3. We got 3. Well, 2 of them were from tonight. But this one, my original goal, I put 13 Pokemon in gyms on Monday. Or was it Sunday night? Sunday night. Because I was expecting them to only stay in for like 12 or 13 hours since I'm Instinct and I'm in a Mystic driven area. I was expecting them to get knocked out. And one thing would lead to another. Then I'd have to go back out Tuesday night and drop them in again. Well, my goal was to have the 13 Pokemon in for the 12 to 13 hours Sunday into Monday, and them get knocked out Monday at 12 hours, and then Tuesday whenever I went out I would only have to drop 6 in for 8 hours, which is a whole lot easier to do than 13 for, I think the original count was, like, I would have to have 13 in for like 23 and a half hours or something. I can't remember the exact total, but a couple of them got knocked out the night of, so I only got like 2 or 3 hours from some of them. But then I had these 5 that got all the way up to like a day and 7 hours, a day and 8 hours. So I posted it on my local community and was like, hey, can some of y'all go knock some of these out? So I can complete my annual goal, because as you can see, it's past the first, or it's into the first, and I still have this one Mamoswine that's been sitting in this gym for 4 days. Why, yes, this is helping me towards my 2021 goal. It's not helping me complete the 2020 goal, so I had to get some of the Pokemon knocked out so that I got the credit on the badge prior to midnight of the 31st. Luckily I had it beat the afternoon of the 30th. And then my other Pokemon before this one came back with like 2.5 days, so it got me to the plus 68 hours. That I'm over my goal. Berries I've had for a while. I'm over by a little over 1,200. Research I finished tonight, which I feel annoyed that it took me so long to beat it, but I finally beat it tonight. That's why I'm only over it by 12. Regular raids I've had beat for a while. I'm over it by 300. Legendary raids I'm beating it a while ago. I'm over it by almost 400. Rocket stops I've had beat for a while. That's why I'm over it by 5. Purifieds I didn't have it beat until literally this task right here. The one that's completed is Purify by 100. Purify 100. I know I'm 130 over my goal, but that 100 made me get over it, because I think I was, well, if I did 100, that means I was 30. Well, to get over it by 130, if I've only done 100, yeah, I was 70 away from completing it. I must have been like 70 away from completing it, but this Purify 100 pushed me 130 over, or some math. And then experience I've had completed for a long time now, which is why I'm 14 million over it. I don't really have an experience goal for 2021, but that experience will be really high due to my challenges of 2021. It should be really high actually, but so I feel really I feel really good, proud of myself with what all was going around. And as you can see, the New Year's events going on, as of course, since it's the first, of course it would be going on. There'll be a video covering this released shortly too. And the the regular Cupchew's back, so that's always a good thing, because this one can evolve unlike the other one that couldn't evolve. But did I not catch those 2 Pikachu? Oh, wow. Okay then. I can see another Pokestop berry, or not berry, Pokeball collecting spree coming along. Um, but yeah, that's gonna pretty much cover this event, or this video, this event. What was an event? It was 3, 4, 5, 6, 13 goals that I set for myself, 12 of which I met. I think that's 13. 12, which I met 11 of them. Some of them I beat by a lot, some of them I barely beat. So overall, I think that if I wouldn't have focused on some of these, but I focused more on like everything, I would have had them all done. But there were some community days that I wasn't thinking about the Pokestops or the research tasks at the community day, and I just caught the community day mon the entire time, because at first I thought the 50,000 catches was gonna be harder to get than it was. Um, but now that I've got the mindset of what I can and can't grind and how much I can and can't grind of it, it should be easier to hit some of the stuff next year. Like I said in the video covering the 2021 goals, some of it won't be able to be done at all. But you gotta go watch that video to figure that stuff out and figure out what my 2021 goals are. Um, I'll probably take a snapshot or save these goals somewhere, and archive them so that I can always look back and see how much I've done in a year, with the pandemic going on. Um, but yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Um, Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. But until next time, be good to yourself, be good to your loved ones, and I will see you next time.